Okay, pledge of allegiance, folks.
Call to order.
Call to order, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Or library or sunglasses, that's it. I know. I didn't hit my head there.
This is prior to the hearing, right, Kathy? Or right now?
That was for, but there's nobody here, so
Okay,
we can just skip
if
that.
anybody comes in,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, roll call. Mark, here. Ron, here. Gene, here. Angie.
Present.
All right, we have a quorum, and quorum is confirmed. Approval of the meeting minutes for the regular board meeting of 5/10/23.
I move we approve the minutes.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, board members' reports. Mark.
I do not have anything.
Okay. Ron?
Do not have anything.
Gene? You have something.
Well, I'm just looking at the balance sheet.
Yeah.
And I have to get with Kathy regarding that. I must confess I'm a little behind the eight ball here. But it shows we've got a probably about a $4,000 loss, which is not unexpected for this time of year, so I'm not upset about that at all. I just don't know why at the moment, so I'll need
Look
to
on your
talk to
report.
Kathy about that at a later date. So
Gene, look on your report. I put that in
I'll
the...
get together with Kathy at a
Okay.
later date. Okay.
Okay. Angie?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. I really have nothing, except we've got some good news about the generator. It is a
General.
Generex, which is,
That's a good one.
no, yeah, it's the same as cat, you know, I mean, I prefer cat, but that's me, you know. But I have no problem with Generex, I've had Generex before, and, Kathy, have we got any kind of a date on it yet, or?
No,
Okay.
no, I dropped the ball on that one.
I
That
knew you would say something, I just had. Okay, well, the one thing we want to be sure to do once we get a little farther on is make sure we have at least one construction meeting before they do anything. And then we'll go from there. So, but I know you'll keep on that, so
Yes, I
I'm
will.
not worried about that.
Yes, I will.
All right, that's all I had to say. Manager's report, Kathy.
All right. Critical infrastructure update. Civil Tech has moved forward with the project and came out to do some preliminary survey drone work in preparation for providing us with new topographical maps. They will be letting us know when they come back out to do our detailed survey. They have also reached out to our water operator for specs on how to proceed with meter replacement specifications. I have included her remarks in your file for your review. I don't know if you want to talk about it during your discussion actions for the ARPA project down below. Generator project. Like I said, I kind of dropped the ball on that. I didn't get a lead time when I talked to the gentleman. I had reached out to him via email, but he didn't respond. And then when he called me and asked for an appointment with Ben to get that mineral park unlocked so they could go out and take pictures, I forgot to ask him. So, but the county was out there with him and Ben, and they took a lot more pictures and took some measurements of the existing area. So hopefully we'll have some information on that in the next week or two. Right of way, we don't have anything going yet. Budget, I would like to mention on the record that there were a few minor changes to the final budget. I added some additional hours for Annie. I neglected to add in for her billing every month and end of month procedures. So I added in a few extra hours for that. Plus, I was noticing that she was having difficulty. She was getting behind with the 2 hours a day. So I wanted to give her some additional time each day to get her customer service stuff caught up. I removed the lease for the fire department and added in the minimal rent we have for the playhouse. I adjusted the bad debt. I noticed that there was just $400, which was our blanket amount, I think, a few years back, but I changed that to reflect the bad debt that we had last year, which is just continual for this year too. I removed the election costs. That was a ream catch, actually. It still had the $1,000 in there from last year's election. So I changed that, took that out, and there's just the minimal legal costs that for posting legal notices in there now. So those were the changes I had for the budget. And policy changes, I would just like to officially ask for another month on that. We haven't gotten together on either policy, and I think that it's probably in our best interest to have a little bit more to discuss before we actually go forward with the policy change.
I have no problem. And then
So-
there's a couple, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I kind of figured, yeah, you had,
It's not a,
Yeah, it's kind of outdated.
yeah. and
it is.
We'll get together and deal with that. We've talked about it a little bit, so.
Okay, so I'll just need a motion when we get down to that part to table it.
Yeah, we'll just table
Okay.
it for a month, another month. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
that's all I have.
that's all.
That's
Okay,
all I
cool.
know.
Okay, old business. Discussion on the critical infrastructure project. Kathy pretty much covered that. The surveyors were out here, the drone guys were out here, and they're working. You know, that's about all we can say, is they're working. And saw the email from Richard about April, and so that was good. You know.
Cool.
And we will just, do we need a motion to just continue this?
Well, I just didn't know if you wanted to, I had included in your folder there April's email response just to me, and
Yeah,
I
I saw
don't
it,
think
yeah.
oh, okay, I wasn't sure if I sent it to everyone, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I
think we
did.
I
Okay,
got it.
okay.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just continue that. We'll just keep this on the agenda for the next year or two.
Motion to table then?
I think that, the, April was asking, you know, we want to keep the same analog meters rather than the.
Oh, yes,
meters.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, so we.
I would love to go to digital
The
meters,
software
but,
is so unpredictable and it's.
well, I know,
just-
and out here it's very, more
Oh, yeah.
unpredictable than any place else.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not.
And the cost is,
Extreme thing.
would be prohibitive
Yeah.
to have digital, or to have digital meters out here.
unless we had Starlink on every building. or-
Yes.
Yeah, we did that at the county where they're switching over there to the Badger, the LTE meters. And
Yeah,
they're working, but it's
Pain.
a pain, yeah.
The
Because
Badger
There's a lot of troubleshooting.
Yeah,
a lot of
well,
work,
and we're
now they're
not-
changing all the boxes out, because now the rep's saying, oh, I'm not changing them out, but they are.
Yeah.
Oh, you have concrete boxes. Oh, you can't have those. Well, we have, 1,000
What, are they
concrete
gonna be
boxes.
fiberglass or something?
they
Wow.
have
Yeah,
something
so-
you can go through, yeah.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
If you think about it, I never thought about it, but you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but that's what the
Who's
cell
the
rep
Badger
is.
rep now?
I don't know. I think it went straight over to Granger or one of those.
Oh, they, oh,
You have to go through a
really?
supplier,
Oh,
yeah.
that's too
Yeah, it
bad,
switched over, yeah.
because a direct rep would be a lot cheaper.
She is a
'cause
rep badger.
I used to,
Yeah, no, I meant, I mean,
And
from
they're a
breakfast,
lot
but yeah.
cheaper, you know, if you go to the rep,
Yeah.
then you're buying it from the factory.
He should have told us
But
about
if
the
you
cell
go
reception.
to Granger, you get a markup.
Sure you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay,
I'm not the county, so it doesn't matter.
and the discussion on the generator project, I think we've about covered that. There's not much more to cover right at this point in time.
Could I get a motion to table?
Oh,
the
okay,
first-
all right. I'm gonna combine both motions, 9 and 10 on old business, and we just keep these on the agenda until they're complete.
I move we keep them on the agenda till they're complete.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd like a motion on that, or
Second.
a second?
Well, you're asking on what, 10, 11, 12?
10,
No,
9 and
9,
10.
Well, don't we want it on 11 too? Or are we gonna discuss the policy?
We're gonna
That's what I said.
postpone.
Well, we'll get that under new business.
We're gonna.
This is old business.
Okay.
You still need a motion?
A motion,
I'm,
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now the new business. I'd like a motion to table this until for 30 days until next month, till we have a little more time to discuss it and work out the particulars on it. So I'd like a motion just to table, like I say, table it for a month.
I move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, cool. Number 12 is a discussion on the policy manual changes for purchasing. Kathy's been doing it somewhat, purchasing online with a credit card, and It's much easier that way. It's probably saving money. Even if it's not saving money, nobody has to go out and drive to go get something. You get it dropped at your door. And
I know Amanda says that she's allowed to do that.
well, that's what, we want to change the policy on that and
Well, I think
allow
that-
her to do that.
Well, I think there's more into that policy purchasing too, because I think the amount is nowhere near enough.
I think we, and
So
also
I'm just
increase
saying,
the amount.
exactly, I think
Yeah,
there's more
Yeah.
than just that, because,
So-
let's,
I think, this is just
Go
what I
ahead.
think, I think that we need to do more than one thing with this. We need to allow her to purchase online. We have to give some restriction, I mean, up the price of what she's allowed to buy and where she's allowed to purchase from. There's
Okay.
a few places that I really don't think that have good prices, and so she needs to be instructed as to where.
be able to shop,
Well,
a little bit
Yeah, shop.
online.
see, I think that's a personal, I don't think you should wanna
Oh,
pick out some company or anything
Oh,
else.
no, I
But
didn't-
individually,
yeah.
I think that's something you could discuss with her, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's something you need, I would recommend putting it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
on
put it
the-
in policy.
Just because somebody from that store or wherever it comes.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
agree,
true.
I agree.
But I mean,
So some
personally,
places,
no,
the
I
same
agree.
thing or cheaper
Yeah.
from this guy than from that guy.
Yeah.
We'll have to use it to her discretion and leave it up to her
I'll
discretion.
tell you what, let's table this for a month and write this out a little bit better. And get a little more detail in this motion. So I'd like a motion to table this for 30 days, and we'll do a little more research and a little more,
Motion.
make it finite a little bit better.
Do we need to give her a temporary okay to order online with credit card?
Yes, I think,
With that motion, I make a motion that we give her a temporary.
okay, I agree.
And
Until
then
we
bring
get
this up again next
You know,
month.
because I think we all trust her implicitly. You know,
With receipts.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to screw up. Okay, like a motion to do that, you made the motion a second,
Second. He's-
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, cool. Okay, approval of the final budget for 2023-24. Anybody have any objections, anything to say about it?
I approve it as presented with the corrections that Kathy had.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Gene, have you,
No comments.
no comment? Angie,
No
you
comment.
happy? Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, I'd like a motion to approve the budget for the fiscal year of 23-24. Like a motion
I motion.
and a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. How about a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Physically.